8:35 on WGHT, North Jersey's radio station, with Jimmy Howes and Greta Latona. Joining us today, 6-time Grammy-winning founder of pop soul legendary singing group The Fifth Dimension that you're listening to right now. Keeping it fresh these days and taking the time out to join us, LaMonte McLemore. He's got a new song we're going to talk about, along with Robert-Allan Arno, talented author, singer, and an actor himself, taking time out to join us on WGHT. Welcome.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Welcome. Good morning, WGHT and Jimmy and Greta.
Hi, Jimmy and Greta, our two favorite people. I think this is our fourth time individually and collectively we've been with you. We love you too.
Both of you are very friendly, and you don't have to be. We know a lot of celebrities that don't reach out. You and LaMonte are both the salt of the earth. I'm very excited because he's not resting on his laurels. Hey, LaMonte, you're not resting on your laurels.
Oh, no, but I am waking up this time of the morning at 5 o'clock at the airport right now, so you may hear an announcement every now and then. But I want to see my mother, who is almost 103, so about time to keep in touch with her.
Hey, Robert, his mother's 103 years old.
Yeah, we are all invited to warmly call her Mama June. And let me tell you, she is stately, she is gorgeous, and her pearls of wisdom are amazing. I'm going to steal Lamonte's line, and that's the only one I'm going to steal today, but as he says, she's as sharp as a tack and probably has a memory. What is it, LaMonte? Better than you and I, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, she don't forget anything.
I heard that Mama June used to ride a dinosaur to high school. She took the.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, she still got the skeleton.
So, from the Hobo Flats to the Fifth Dimension, a life fulfilled in baseball, photography, and music, written by LaMonte with Robert. And the reason why we'd love to talk to you both today is LaMonte has a new single. A couple of minutes ago, we played the Monkees' new record that went gold, about 4 weeks ago. So we really hope this is a trend for artists that we know and love here on WGHT Radio, and I want the trend to continue with your new single, LaMonte. Can you and Robert tell us all about what inspired this record and where it came from in your heart?
I'm going to start off for just a few seconds and then pass the baton to LaMonte. When we were writing the memoir, From Hobo Flats to the Fifth Dimension, and a huge thank you to WGHT. You helped make this memoir a big literary hit. Thank you, Jimmy and Greta and your fans. But LaMonte wanted it to be inspirational as well as to talk heavily about the history and music of the Fifth Dimension. And we got to a point where LaMonte and I were doing some, heavy old-fashioned taping sessions. And LaMonte told me a story that had to do with his grandmother, who was his muse. And what happened was something very heinous, where her brother, that would be LaMonte's uncle, we'll just not mince words, was lynched. LaMonte
He's a Cherokee Indian.
She was a Cherokee Indian, that's right. And LaMonte is one of four, but LaMonte was chosen by his grandma, Gertrude, who was very much an oracle, as the chosen child, because at an early age, LaMonte was known as being a visionary. And Grandma said to LaMonte, I'm telling you this story not to make you bitter in any way or to upset you, but to really talk to you about God's unconditional grace and unconditional love and forgiveness. And that was in many ways the centerpiece of our book. And at that point, it was very emotional. LaMonte brought out a new song or poem that he created called Ceasefire, which was amazingly relevant to the situation. When LaMonte read it to me, I asked him to read it in its entirety because the way he read it was so amazing. And we called the chapter Ceasefire, but LaMonte contemporized the entire concept that inspired it. And I'm going to let LaMonte continue as to his process in writing that song. Tell us a little bit more about your process in creating the song Ceasefire.
Reading an article or on the news or something about weapons of mass destruction, and then that it didn't find it and all. So I went to bed that night, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and my wife said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, I don't know." My hand just started writing. And so I started writing the song, Ceasefire, and I got kind of tired, so I went back to bed. And some voice came to me and said, "You're not finished yet. Get your butt back up and finish the song." So it's almost like a divine intervention. So then I came over, I'm narrating the song in the very beginning of it, and it says, there is a weapon of mass destruction. And this one is easy to find. Just look in the mirror, because it's us, mankind. And boom, the song starts. And now, man, this looks like it's getting ready to go viral. Everybody is calling me. People call it crying and all. So I think you've seen it, haven't you, Jimmy?
It's absolutely beautiful. It's prolific. Greta couldn't believe it. Brought a tear to our eyes, actually. It's such a beautiful song, and it's so true.
You know what Lamont says, because he's a famed photographer as well for Jet Magazine for 50 years and 40 years with the Fifth Dimension. Lamont says with his photos, he just sees things, and with his songwriting, he just feels things. That kind of says it all.
Yeah, well, that's why I chose the right writer to do my autobiography. I mean, we had 3 or 4 people talking about doing a book and wanting to write it, and also, nope. I went to bed and they said, nope, Robert-Allan Arno is the one to do it. So that's how that came about.
From divine intervention comes this song.
It's that automatic writing that great artists like Lamont and so many people get into, where they channel things. And what I wanted to say is the fans probably know, because you have such great fans of legacy artists, that Lamont is also no stranger to songwriting. The song A Love Like Ours, which we also name a chapter of the book for, and The Singer were 2 Fifth Dimension tunes from the Portrait and the Love Lines album.
That's right.
That Lamont wrote. And the anthems, as you played Stone Soul Picnic in the last hour, and Aquarius, Let the Sun Shine In, and Even Up, Up and Away, those anthems of unity and uplift are no stranger to the Fifth Dimension legacy. So when you combine Lamont's songwriting and that anthemic nature, I think Ceasefire in many ways takes it to the new dimension, pun intended.
Lamont and Robert, we're going to play the record right now. All of our listeners enjoy it. Where can they get it?
CD Baby.
CD Baby, and punch in my name, cdbaby.com, LaMonte McLemore.
I was just there. We have a beautiful biography on the song there, but it's right there, as clear as day, cdbaby.com. Lamont McLemore. And remember, as Jimmy and Greta play the song, Lamont narrates the song and bookends it, so that's really special for the fans.
The latest single from Lamont McLemore. Robert Arno, thank you for joining us. Lamont, you are a rock and roll pop music god. Thank you both for joining us. Let's enjoy your new record right now.
Hey, well, thank you. Still waiting for you to get to Vegas, man. You know, you still have a pit stop and a barbecue sandwich waiting for you.
2-to-1 odds, I'll make it. 2-to-1 odds.
Right.
3-2. 3-2 odds.
God bless you both. We love you, and we hope to have a 5th visit in the near future.
We will. Thank you so much. Enjoy the record.
There is a weapon of mass destruction, and it's easy to find. Just look in the mirror, because it's us, mankind.
Ceasefire, say it loud enough. Ceasefire, can't say it enough. Just 2 words, ceasefire, can mean so much. 2 words can bring wars to a halt. Who's to blame? We're all at fault. No one's born with a gun in hand. What happens when we become woman and man? Without greed and prejudice, we're born. It's the reason so many lives are torn. There's a fate for hate, it's not heaven's gate. That's the message, let's get it straight. Ceasefire. as much as a wound, but God's word can lift spirits to the moon. Ceasefire, lay your weapons down, free all the hands that we bound. Let's try negotiations, oh, not eliminations. Wars bring death and destruction, with peace and freedom comes construction. And not warfare. No. Stop using religion as an excuse. Stop using it for all the abuse.
Not complicated. What is it about peace that you don't understand? It's coming down to the wire. So before it's too late, ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire.
Ceasefire, there it is on WGHT. And you know, out of 3,400 years of civilization known, only 268 of those years have been in peace. It is up to us to keep that peace and move it forward. 8:50 on WGHT. We're going to check in with traffic and weather for North Jersey soon. Stay close.